Hello, hello. Happy Monday. How is everyone? I know I saw lots of you over the weekend. That was really special. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate all of your just spending time with all of you. It was wonderful. We had a great time in person, and we had a really great time sharing it with those of you online. As I talked to some of you over the weekend, I felt a little scattered, so I probably won't do exactly that again. We'll see. We'll do a little mix, but hey, Mary Lou, welcome, welcome. I need you to save the date though, because there is a December one coming, but it's only online. No, I have not recovered. I just made my way to the top of my desk. Hey, Kimberly, how are you? Hey, Jeanette. Oh my goodness, it was, yeah. Didn't get as much sleep as I normally do. I crashed last night. No, I'm not tired of you yet. Yes, that's the date. You got it. It's going to be a Friday night and then a Saturday of crafting. I will have it posted. I was hoping today, but it's not going to happen. I want to get some pictures of what the projects are going to be and things like that. So I'll have it up by the time I come back to visit with you Thursday. But there is something I wanted to tell you about. Those of you that came to the retreat, online or in person, the online people noticed that the Fancy Fold card class recording didn't appear. Apparently I moved the desk where the camera was sitting and did something to the sound, and so yeah, that recording didn't work. So I'm going to do it again. I have to find those cards somewhere in the pile down here. So not today. Tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, I'm going to do it again. I know, Shelly, I'm so sorry that you were sick. But I'm going to do that class again live and record it so it's part of the retreat. But I'm going to invite all of you to come see it, even if you weren't at the retreat. I will post the link in the Facebook group so that you can get into that, because I want you to see what an online retreat is like, to see if it's something you might want to do again. So I will do it just like the online retreat would be. It will be in the Zoom classroom. All the links will be up there for you first thing in the morning. I'll post them in the Facebook group. I'll post them on my blog. You're not going to want to do it. You won't find us here on Facebook. You're going to find us in the Zoom classroom, and there will be a link to get to that. So just keep an eye out for that tomorrow. It's tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Now, if you miss it, as long as you enroll in the free class that I'm going to set up for you, you could come back and watch it again. Okay? All right. So that's that. So tonight we are going to make a card. And I have a couple of announcements to make for you from Stampin' Up. So first of all, this is what we're working on tonight. Notice these are non-Christmas colors, but I love them. Stampin' Up's new trimmer. Drum roll. This got a workout this weekend. I had it with me, and it cut a lot. And the blade is still sharp, in case you might want to know. Yeah, I decided I needed to test it, apparently. Ding dong. So the blade's still sharp. It will be available for customers, that's all of you, on November 1st. The price is $25. Love, love, love this new trimmer. It cuts so well. So, something that you can be thinking about. And watch tomorrow when I post about this free class. I also have something else really cool to tell you that's happening this week at StampinUp.com. So, that's that. Oh, so I'm going to tell you not to place an order until the 23rd. Is that Wednesday? I have to look at my calendar. Is that Wednesday? So don't place an order tomorrow, just in case. Yeah. There's a sale coming, only on Wednesday. And it's something really special. So it's not the trimmer, but hold on to your orders tomorrow so that you don't have to pay shipping twice and you can just pop it in. Penny, we missed saying hi for your birthday yesterday. I hope you had a great day. Yesterday was Penny's birthday. We did not go live. We sat and chit-chatted over donuts and fruit, and we didn't move yesterday morning, and then we packed up and we headed out. So I didn't go live. We had started to take things down, but I wanted to wish Penny happy birthday. All right, so tonight, what are we doing? We are doing, and I don't have the finished one because I'm going to make it with you. We are going to use the Mary Moose stamp set, but I'm not using the Mary Moose punch, and Lana will know why. Lana's Mary Moose punch stopped working at the retreat, and I traded. So it's okay. I don't really need him. But you could use him if you have the punch. You could add him to the front of this card. So let's get going. We are going to start with, oh, you were sick too? You and Shelly. Okay, so we're going to start with Calypso Coral as our card base. And we're kind of, our 8.5 by 11 cut in half. So now we have 8.5 by 5.5. I knew you'd say that, Lana. No, no, no. When I pulled the stamp set out today, I picked a different stamp set that didn't matter, and then I really wanted these trees. So this is the one we're using. So we're not having a moose on mine. You can have a moose on yours if you want, though. Scored in half. And then, and I will put the sketch up in it right after class. It just wasn't loading for me. So I do have the sizes on here if you have your little eagle eyes out. This is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, and I did that because we are putting this new trimmer to the test, and the eighths are really easy to see. So you're going to do that, and that's going to go down right here with your snail. Oh, this is Flirty Flamingo too. And you're thinking, those are not Christmas colors. Well, if you look at the Let It Snow bundle, come on, Mr. Get out of there. If you look at the Let It Snow bundle, these are the colors that go with it, and I really love that they're not just red and green. All right, so 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, and those of you that have been taking stuff from me for a long time, I seem to have trouble with this Band-Aid, will know that I'm going to tell you that you could probably get that other piece. I didn't. It would be kind of sketchy. You might. You don't want it to show. So no, I guess you can't. Never mind. 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, and then a piece of, and remember, this is so cool because it's got that flocking and the glimmer. This is 3 3/4 by 5, and this is going to go here, but I'm going to use some dimensionals and kind of pop this up a little. I don't want little ones though, I want big ones. Oh, and I have a special this week. If you place an order this week, you're not going to get kits from me. You are going to get a pack of dimensionals. So if you place a $50 order this week using my host code, which is on the top of the Facebook page, not only do you get the regular $50 special, which you won't get added to the, hey Kathy, you won't get added to the Christmas Card Club because today's the last day to order for that. So actually, if you order today, you'll get the Christmas Card Club and the dimensionals. If you take part in the sale on Wednesday, then you'll get the sale and the dimensionals. Hope that makes sense. Okay, 3 3/4 by 5. Let's zoom in a little bit. All right, and then I have a piece of Whisper White that's 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. Night, Lana. I just called you Donna. I was reading Download. All right, so this is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. I also have 3 little strips of Flirty Flamingo. They're each cut at 1 3/8 by 3 7/8. Well, you know what, Kathy? It's the same card, but made in different colors. It is. I changed it up a little, but yes, it's the same design. It's gonna go like this, right? Okay, so I need this. There's a green shaded spruce card with the winter woods trees on it that I posted on my Facebook page earlier, and Kathy wanted to know how to make it, and I said, oh, come tonight, we'll do it. Well, this is that design, but it's done in different colors, so it looks like a totally different card. And we're using Coastal Cabana. All right. So I also am going to need a piece of scrap paper because I'm going to do some stamping off. And I'm going to start with the big tree. These are the 2 trees from Mary Moose. Right? All right, so I'm going to start with one big tree. And I'm going to put it about there. And then I'm going to do another one down a little bit more without re-inking. And then down, up, and then I'm going to bring it, it's just kind of an arrangement, sorry, thought you were all in there. So we're looking like a forest, just a little bit different, okay? Then I also have, this is from that stamp set, it's kind of the snowdrifts on the bottom. So it gives it a little bit of ground. Now I'm using all Coastal Cabana, Coastal Cabana, but I am doing stamp on, stamp off, so I'm getting some different varieties of that color. After you see this card, you may decide that you want to do some different coloring. All right. Now comes the fun part. Time for the trimmer. And I'm going to cut this into 1 1/4 inch strips. So there's 1 1/4. When you're using this new trimmer, if you remember the old trimmer, you kind of had to like really mush down on it to get it to cut the way you wanted. Not so much with this one. It's a gentle push, not a down, just a gentle push of it. Okay? And you get a much better cut. 1 3/4. And again, just push it. Well, it works better to push up, not down. Okay? All right. Now let's put this little baby together. I'm going to take this and some snail. Whoopsie. I'll put the measurements in after so you don't have to try and remember it. Like this. And then this one. I cannot function with this Band-Aid on my thumb. It's a tiny little cut, but I just did it so it doesn't want to stop bleeding. And then last, this one. Then I'm going to grab myself some rhinestones that I'm sort of thinking, I wonder which box they're in, because I don't think they're right where they usually are. Maybe they are. Oh, they are. There. I think I could spend all day getting this organized, this room organized again. I thought I had it in pretty good shape, but probably not. All right, and I'm going to give these some dimensionals too. Oh, Rosemary, here I am complaining about this itty bitty little nick on my thumb. How are you? I'll stop whining. This is the Let It Snow. I love this paper. It's got the snowman, and it's just great color combos. So I used it actually last week to punch the snowman out. And then we're going to set these babies down. And you kind of have to make sure that you get them in the right order so that you don't, I think it went like this, right? Yeah. This way. The good thing is it kind of goes any way you want, but we're going to put it like that. All right, now I wrote on this for you, so I'm going to take my little eraser and get rid of that. Clearly don't write your dimensions on the back of your card because it might show through. And it works best if you start with the one on this side and then work your spacing over. Oh gosh, I bet. What did you cut it on? A knife? Those just tear up your stomach. Aren't they? I love them. All right, and then this one. And then this one. And you're just kind of picking your spaces. All right, and then we need to give ourselves a sentiment here. And I think I'm going to pick Enjoy the Stillness of the Season. I kind of like that. So I am going to put that on a circle, but I've got to see which size circle it fits on. So the best way to do that is to grab yourself your block and then see, will it fit on the 1.5? Sorry, that sounded really loud. And it will. So I want the 1.5 and that would be too big. I guess I'm going to go with a 2. But I'm a feeling it's going to be too big. You know what? It's not going to get a background. It's just going to be on the 1. Because I'm afraid it will cover up too much of my card. I don't want it to. So, where's my thing? Oh, here it is. Goodness. Hey, Christine. I saw that your dogs are going to be in a calendar. Awesome. Christine has some rescue pups that we heard about. And now they're in a catalog. No, calendar. Ugh, yuck. So now you have onion juice in it. Even worse. Okay. So stick that right down. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. But let's see how this looks. Let that sit there for a minute. And then we're going to add some of these. Oh, this ought to be good with this mitt that I've got going on. There we go. Isn't that pretty? I love it. And remember, we have all these cool new liquid embellishments too, so don't forget to give those a little spin. A little Wink of Stella could work. And then this one. Now again, as Rosemary said, it doesn't really need a sentiment, but if you want one, you could pop this right over here and have a really cute sentiment that doesn't really take away from it. There we are. Right? And it's totally different than the one that I posted on Facebook in Look because of the colors, but it's really not. It's the same design. All right, everybody, have a really great night. Remember, tomorrow night it's a free class to see what you think of online retreats. And I will post all the information later tonight so that you'll be able to find it, and it will be there tomorrow as well in Facebook, okay? All right, everybody, have a great night. I'll see you soon. Bye. Hey, Donna, I hope you're enjoying your quiet time. Bye-bye.